Assalamu alaikum, dear students and viewers. How are you? I am also fine, thank you. Yeah, and you are also welcome to our online class organized by SM Model Government High School. Okay, today we are going to do something with a new one. We have already done from our sync passage with clues and without clues, and some classes on matching, and we have also done from the writing part, especially on paragraph. Today I am going to tell you something new, and look at the title. Read the following passage carefully and answer the questions number 4 and 5. Okay, actually this passage is unseen passage. This is not taken from our EFT. It is taken outside of the EFT. And after reading this passage, you have to answer two questions. I have already mentioned question number 4 and 5. Okay, now read the passage carefully. You have already been suggested to read the passage carefully. Why? If you read the passage carefully, you will be able to get the message and information. Then it will be easier for you to give answer correctly and properly. Okay, now I like to tell you what I have written. Listen to me. The greatest dramatist of English literature named Shakespeare from 1564 to 1610 was born and died respectively on the same date of 23rd April. Okay, actually his born date and birth date and death date is the same. He was born at the Stratford-on-Avon in England. Stratford is a place, and it is a very renowned place in England. He was born in this place. Okay, this is why he is called the bird of Avon. Actually, here I think you have got a new word, bird. Actually, here bird is not that bird that can fly, but bird is another thing. Bird is a person who can write, sing, write a song and sing. Okay, and also he is one kind of poet. Okay, on Avon he wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets. They spread fame to his unrivaled knowledge of human nature and the sympathy and understanding. Okay, though Shakespeare hadn't written so many things, but his reputation, name, and fame are worldwide. And you know that he was born around 500 years ago, but still he is alive among the readers, among the lover of literature. And I think how long the world will be continued, his name and fame will be also discussed, researched, and also analyzed. Okay, now actually he was an humanist. Okay, he tried his best to find out the humanism and nature. Okay, with which he painted almost every type and class of character. Actually, what he characterized or what he selected as his characters, the characters were almost all classes. Okay, there were upper class, elite class, lower class, and also middle classes characters in his writings. Okay, in the poems, the poet's love of nature has found an eloquent expression as has an undertone. His deep concern for the limitations of human society. Okay, and you know that human beings have some years of alive on this earth, but they have no so much control on nature. Okay, then in the rough weather, nature has no special enmity towards man. and it treats all equally. Actually, there is no class, there is no caste and creeds in the eyes of nature. It treats all equally. There is no discrimination. There is no difference according to nature. Okay, all the men in the world are same to it. Okay, so Shakespeare tries to find out these aspects of life. Okay, so I think you have already read out the passage, and I think you have got some information. Now look at the question. Question number 4. Complete the following table with the information given in the text. Okay, here is the table. And to give answer to this question, you may draw the table or you may not draw. Okay, if you only write the answer, it will be okay. But some students try to draw the table and then give the answer. Okay, it is also correct. Okay, so it totally depends on him. Then first table, look who or what. In this column, the persons or things might be placed. Then second one, what happens there should be placed here. Where you know the place and time, year, month, etc. Okay, the first gap, Shakespeare dash England in 1564. What happened in this year? Okay, look here. Here is the information. 1564. Actually, he was born. So, right here, he was born. Shakespeare was born in England in 1564. Then, dash were written. You have already got the points. He wrote 37 plays and what? 154 sonnets. Okay, so the answer is 37 plays and 154 sonnets were written by Shakespeare. Okay, then number 3, he was dash dot. That means here there is no information, so information is here. Okay, so what is the information? He was dash. He was, okay, where is he was called? He was called the bird of Avon. Then number 4 and 5, he dash. He events. He what? Died. He died when he died 16. So here passed away or breathed his last or died. Then here we should write 1610. Okay, so these are the answers. Have you written? I think you have all written. Now look at the question number 5. Write whether the following statements true or false. If false, give correct answer. Okay, the first one, Shakespeare was both a poet and a novelist. We know that Shakespeare was a versatile genius, but he didn't travel all the branches of literature, but especially he traveled in plays and poems or sonnets, but novelist. We don't know that Shakespeare wrote any novel. So the first one is partial true. So it is not true, it is false. So what is the correct answer? Shakespeare was both a poet and a dramatist, not novelist. Okay. So bird means a rural poet. Yes, this one is true because bird means a poet who writes songs, poems, and performs by himself. Okay, he was an epic poet. Actually, no epic poem was written by Shakespeare, so he is not an epic poet. So it is also false. Shakespeare's life expansion is about 60 years. Can you calculate? If you deduct from here to there, we get 48 years. So it is false because not about but about 50 years. Okay. So the answer is false also. Correct answer, his life expansion is about 50 years. Okay, not 60 years. Then last one. He focuses on nature in his writing. Okay, here the line in the rough weather nature. Nature has no special enmity. Enmity means hostility, differences. Okay, so towards man and it treats all equally. Actually, his writings are focus on nature. Okay, so the last one is true. Have you written? Okay, so in this way you have to read out some biography or autobiography in order to get information, then to give answer of the question number 4 and 5. I think if you practice it more and more at home, it will be easier for you to get full marks. Okay, and again I request you to stay at home and keep yourself safe and sound. Allah Hafiz.